let's talk about a quarterback we haven't seen in the NFL yet. If I said Shedeur Sanders is going to be the best rookie quarterback in this class, do you believe it or not?
I'm going to go with or not. Now, time will tell. Maybe I'm proven wrong. Just think when talking to talent evaluators before the draft, there was a clear dividing line between Cam Ward and then everybody else. And Cam is entering a situation in Tennessee where he is the guy from jump. He is getting first team reps. He is there every day. It is clear he is the leader of this team and this franchise, where Shedeur is still on the field trying to, work his way around these three other quarterbacks.
And there are interesting other options, right? I mean, Tyler Shot.
It started with a jersey, a stitched name on fabric, hanging under stadium lights. But it became something bigger, much bigger. The Browns' quarterback competition between Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders has transformed into something the NFL has never quite seen before. Not just a battle for starting reps, but a commercial war, a cultural referendum, a psychological standoff. And it's being waged in front of our eyes. When Sanders' jersey sold out within hours of a practice clip going viral, and Gabriel's sat untouched like a forgotten relic, the narrative took a dark, dramatic turn. This isn't just about throws and touchdowns anymore. It's about power, perception, and pressure. And one young QB may be breaking under it. Look, I've been following and researching the NFL for the last 7 to 8 years deeply. And what I've learned is this. Success in the NFL isn't always about talent alone. It's about timing, image, control, and sometimes cruel circumstance. Gabriel came in with quiet confidence, ready to grind. But he never expected to be standing in the shadows of a merchandise rack. Shedeur Sanders came in with cameras flashing, fans chanting, and a last name that echoes through football royalty. His gameplay? Strong. His market presence? Even stronger. And when that viral clip dropped, the floodgates opened. Jerseys vanished. Social media exploded. But what fans didn't see was the psychological tremor that hit Dillon Gabriel behind the scenes. That clip wasn't just a highlight. It was a moment. Sanders dropped back, read the defense like a seasoned vet, and threw a laser downfield, right into the heart of Cleveland's hopes. Fans went ballistic. Reporters called it the play of training camp. But what truly rocked the locker room was what came after. The next morning, every Sanders jersey was gone, sold out. Gabriel's still hanging, a silent reminder of who the crowd believed in. And in the NFL, crowd belief becomes organizational belief. Coaches feel the heat. Executives start whispering. Suddenly, this rookie battle wasn't about who can win more games. It was about who could sell out the stadium first. Sources inside the facility say Gabriel was shattered, quiet, withdrawn. They say he walked past the Browns merchandise display and stopped cold, staring at the empty Sanders section and the full racks with his own name untouched. Teammates noticed. Coaches noticed. That very practice, he overthrew wideouts, missed reads, looked robotic, like a man hearing a clock ticking louder than the crowd. And then he vanished from social media. Gone. Deactivated. No photos. No statements. No fight back. Just silence. And in this league, silence is the sound of a crumbling mindset. People forget. Quarterbacks aren't just athletes. They're leaders. And when that leadership fractures, the whole building feels it. The Browns coaching staff reportedly held a closed-door meeting. Not about formations or film, but about locker room energy. Because what started as a competition was turning into a cultural divide. There are players who back Gabriel, respected him since day one, quiet and consistent. But there's a wave growing behind Sanders, not just because of his arm, but because of what he brings outside the field. Attention, relevance, revenue. And that's got the staff divided too. Some believe the better quarterback should start no matter what. Others, they're realists. They know the NFL is a business. And in business, numbers don't lie. Right now, Shedeur Sanders is the face the fans are choosing, one jersey at a time. Veteran players see it all too clearly. They've been around long enough to understand. It's not just about winning games. It's about selling tickets, moving product, building hype. Your stat line matters, but so does your Q rating. And Shedeur, he's checking both boxes. Gabriel, he's stuck in the shadows of capitalism, quietly grinding while the machine favors charisma. One vet reportedly said, "This ain't college anymore. This is the league. And the league follows money, cold truth." But that's the real NFL, where even your practice reps can be influenced by your jersey sales. And for Gabriel, the path to QB1 is now blocked, not just by talent, but by public perception and corporate interest. And here's the twist most didn't expect. Sanders isn't flaunting it. Despite the noise, the sold-out merch, the viral clips, he's staying quiet, focused. He told his inner circle not to mention sales, not to taunt Gabriel, not to ride the wave. That's maturity. That's leadership. That's the son of Dillon Sanders learning to navigate the noise. And it's winning respect inside the building. One coach said, "He's not just ballin', he's behaving like a pro." That's a dangerous combo, because when talent meets discipline, you don't just get a quarterback, you get a franchise cornerstone. And suddenly, this QB competition isn't even a competition anymore, it's a coronation in disguise. This situation has become something bigger than football. It's exposing the underbelly of the NFL, the uncomfortable truth that business often trumps merit. The fans think they're cheering for touchdowns, but in the boardroom, they're cheering for jersey units sold, social media reach, and market expansion. And in that game, Sanders is already an MVP. Gabriel might have the film room edge, the X's and O's, the technical polish. But none of it matters if the franchise is looking at quarterly revenue. This isn't just a camp battle, it's a lesson. The NFL has evolved, and for better or worse, it's become a league where style and substance are inseparable. And so here we are, facing a crossroad that could reshape how quarterbacks are evaluated forever. If the Browns choose Sanders, not just for his skills, but for his brand, it sends a message across the league that in 2025, to survive as a quarterback, you need more than accuracy. You need audience. If they choose Gabriel, it's a stand for purity, for tape over tweets. Either way, this decision is bigger than one roster. It's about what the NFL wants to be, a competition of athletes or a marketplace of icons. And the outcome might influence how every team handles future rookies with star power. So here's what you need to ask yourself. What do you want from the NFL? Gritty underdogs grinding out wins in silence? Or charismatic dynamos who bring the lights with them? Because in this Browns camp, it's not just QB1 on the line. It's the soul of football. Dillon Gabriel may still bounce back, but make no mistake, he's fighting two battles, one on the field and one in the court of public opinion. And Shedeur, he's already winning the latter. The game has changed. And if you're not watching closely, you'll miss the moment it all shifted. Hit that like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget, football is no longer just a game, it's a spectacle.